Hey, hello everyone. I hope that you can hear me. I hope that it's not too loud. So welcome to your Ascension reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. We've already done a meditation, and this will be your Ascension reading for today. We're going to go ahead and get started. My first impressions are about blue and yellow. Those are the lights that I'm seeing, blue and yellow. We breathe in light from the center of our hearts, allowing the light to expand within, through, and around our bodies. We are a unity of light. Okay, let's get started. See what is the messages that we have today. We're going to go with the Affirmation Ascension cards, and I'm going to combine them with the Kitty Cat deck today to get the message that will come from the family of light, or my guides and angels that work with me. Guides and angels that work with me to give these messages. Also my own personal guides and angels, and the pet and animal guides that are also with me. So we have Earth King, we have the Star card, and we have Five of Sea. And the affirmations are: I release the veils blocking the simple way. I create fearlessly. And I let go of the need to know and just trust myself. I see that this is a reading about seeking guidance. Very much you are seeking guidance and looking, and very much a spiritual seeker right now. Not just a spiritual seeker, a seeker in all things. You're living your life within the spiritual flow. You're living more of a spiritual life, with that being your focus, that being your guidance, wherever your soul wants to lead. But right now, I don't know if perhaps you're seeing the way, or you're seeing the guidance because the next step is such a leadership role. The next step will require you to go from a cat to a lion. And that is where the guidance is leading you. So this is not an easy or simple transformation that you're going through. And I feel that you are very much a visionary and a seer. You're a visionary, you're a seer, and that's what's kind of guiding you and leading you at this time. It's just so much, it's guiding you to something so much bigger than what you had, maybe than what you had thought. And so, not only am I hearing bigger, but I'm hearing the big picture, period. There's a bigger picture than what you had in mind or what you were thinking. Way bigger picture. And I think that is overwhelming you, or maybe you're getting lost in that. Stay focused. Stay focused on your vision. Stay focused on what it is that you're seeing. Make sure that you are remaining open to receive. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, we're going to continue. I hope that you can still hear me. I just have some issues here with the sound around me. I was trying to minimize the sound, but we want to make sure that you are still open to receive, in that you have to be in the receiving mode. For you to be in the receiving mode, there has to be a certain level of self-care. Because even though I see you as a seer and a visionary, there are elements of self-care in which you need to care for yourself. Not only spiritually, but physically. You need to nourish yourself and eat right and care for yourself and keep yourself clean, keep yourself pristine, keep yourself well groomed. It's important for me to say that because we're all going through such very difficult times. And it can be overwhelming, and you can be stuck in a vision. You can be stuck in a depression even. I'm just saying that we can get so deeply into what it is that we are wanting or that we're trying to bring in, that we get lost and we lose ourselves and we stop taking care of ourselves, we stop eating right. If you are working from home or you have that alone time, you may be somewhat out in the wilderness, like that I have been in, which is just a tunnel where you are quite alone for quite a bit of time, very, very alone. There might even be days where you don't see people. And it's very simple, very easy during that time. You get lost in projects, or maybe even lost in a mood, or it's very easy to get lost. So make sure that you pull yourself back with these, by taking care of yourself. Get up in the morning at a certain time. Set your rituals in which you take care of yourself, in which you wash your face and bathe. And even if you're not going out for the day, it's important for your mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, that you are in this tip-top condition where you're just ready, where you're ready to receive. Ready to receive. It's also about self-discipline. Boy, I'm trying to do this reading, and then all this is coming through that has nothing to do with it. So anyway, we're going to go with it. And they're talking about self-discipline. Self-discipline is a huge, crucial tool that we have for emotional health. Let me just say it. Self-discipline is a huge tool that we have for our emotional health. And as you're going through Ascension and our emotions are so deep and so wildly painful and so wildly elevative, and we're just going on these huge swings of our emotions as we shed who we're not. And as knowledge falls into place and beliefs begin to be let go of, there is a huge amount of emotional clearing. And self-discipline is a tool to keep yourself in the right vibration. Even when all seems lost, you have that respect and you honor your body and yourself and the spirit within, because you are the temple of God. So be in that temple ready to receive. And how you keep your temple is how you can receive or will receive. I'm not saying this in a way that is derogatory. I am saying this in the way of compassion, from the heart, compassion. We're talking about ascension. Ascension in which you lose your every part that of what you identified yourself as. You will begin to lose that. And let's not pretend when they say the night, dark night of the soul, it's the most inadequate description I can ever think of. Ever. It's much, much more than that. It can last longer than that. It's much deeper than that. Let's leave it at that. Okay. That well has run dry as far as the message is coming through. So you are being guided, but in order for you to receive, you need to nourish yourself correctly. There's a healing that needs to take place. See, this is all green. So that's heart healing, emotional healing, nourishing yourself correctly, grooming yourself, self-discipline, open and ready to receive. Keeping that vibration high. Ready, ready, ready. So that when it comes through, when you get that guidance, it's going to be on the highest level that you can receive it. You're going to receive the highest level of guidance that you can receive based on how you've taken care of your temple, which is your body and your light body. So that was the first